Aloha! Hi everyone, this is Savvy. This is my diffuser bracelet, which was gifted to me from a very special person in my life. I just wanted to hop on real quick from Maui, spread you guys some love, and I want to talk about friendship, real friends. So this is a topic that comes up a lot, and just says it's loading right now. Okay, cool. It says that, can you hear me? I think you can. We've got Elaine Kelly, Teresa Gerals. Hi Ryan, where's everyone tuning in from? I'm sending you love from Maui. It's only about 5:30 p.m. here, supper time. So I know it's a lot later for most of you. And I just thought I'd hop on to talk about friendship because this is something that I think should be taught in schools. And, just in more places in general, right? What is a true friend? What are the values? Somebody says that they can't hear me. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Too bad this connection's real slow right now. Can somebody say yes? You can hear me if you can. We've got Clayton from Prineville, Oregon. And Jen says yes, she can hear me. Okay, cool. We're good to go. So, I want to share with you a little tip or a little piece of advice that one of my mentors has shared with me. Hi, Chelsea Lopez. Oh, so good to see you. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. Cool. You guys can hear me. Awesome. So, I want to share with you some advice on what is a real friend to me. So here, along my life, I have lost a lot of people in my life who I thought were friends. I've been backstabbed a lot, and it really hurts, and I'm sure you've experienced this too. And I just want to be here right now to remind you that there are awesome people out there in the world who are like-minded like you. There are other eagles out there, other leaders out there who just keep on doing you. Keep doing those things that you love. Keep on following your hobbies, your passions, even if you think you're awkward or weird or that nobody relates with you. Keep on doing those things that you love, because the more that you do those things, you're going to meet like-minded people. They're going to come into your life out of nowhere. They're going to be people that you never knew before, or maybe some people that you knew from the past are going to also, rise up, and they're going to be inspired by you being brave and courageous and being yourself. So for those of you who are just tuning in who don't know me, I'm Savvy Simon. I'm a motivational speaker from the Mi'kmaq tribe, Native First Nation in Canada. That's where I'm from. But I'm currently in Maui right now, and I'm going to be starting up my tour again in September for motivational talks. So I just thought I'd come on here right now and shed some light to you about friendships. And if you're feeling alone and you're feeling like you don't have any true friends, or you feel like you don't know who to trust, you're not alone. I have felt like this so many times in my life, and I have been betrayed by a lot of women, a lot of females, especially being a woman. And I don't know how the guys are, but for me, being a woman, having other females I thought I could trust in my life, throughout my life, and it hasn't gone well. So I just want to give you some of my tips that one of my mentors taught me. So she said, if you can have values, have standards for your friendships, you will have better relationships in your life. So everybody is going to have different values of what is a good friend to you, right? So everyone's different. Everyone's going to have different values. So just because I have these standards doesn't mean that you have to have the exact same ones. But I'm going to share with you what is important to me as a friend. I love you too, Jenna. Aloha, sister. She's from Maui. So for me, there's 4 things. If you want to be in my life as a friend, and because this is what I give, so this is what I expect back. So the first thing is you have to be positive. Not always happy, right? We're human beings. We all have bad days, bad moods, including me. We have our moments, and not always, but you have to be a positive figure in my life, because I devote to be positive to other people in my life as well, and they know that I'm human too, and my true friends are there for me when I'm having a bad day, which I really appreciate. But the first thing is positive vibes. The second thing is transparency, so honesty. That's really huge for me. There's no talking behind my back. There's no backstabbing. Whatever you're going to say about me behind my back is what you should say to my face. So you should be comfortable saying to my face. So That's the way I am. I don't talk bad about my friends behind their back. If I have a problem or an issue with a friend, I confront them and I talk to them and just honestly share the truth. Like, hey, this bothers me, or hey, what did you mean by this? Or, hey, you said this and it hurt me. Things like that, right? So being transparent with each other is huge. So positivity, transparency. The third thing that's important to me as a friend is to be my cheerleader, so to be like a supporter, right? So if I am doing something that I'm truly passionate about and I truly love, and I'm starting a new project, or I'm putting myself out there, and if I have friends that are not encouraging me, or I'm kind of feeling iffy about them, like, what's going on here? Why are they being all weird towards me when I'm doing something really good and I'm really excited about it? So what I'm saying is, I don't need my friends to be on my level with what I'm doing. I just need support. I just need encouragement, because that's what I give to people, right? So say if one of my friends is doing something cool with art and painting, and I don't do that, but I'm going to support them and I'm going to be their cheerleader because I love my friend. So even though I don't do that same project or that same thing, I'm going to support the crap out of my friend in all the good ways, because that's what true friends do. So 1, positive vibes, 2, transparency and honesty, and then 3 is to be a supporter, a cheerleader. Because those people who are quiet when you succeed, those are, to me, they're danger. They're dangerous people. If your friends are not telling you, I'm so proud of you for working hard, congrats on this, congrats on that, and they're just quiet on the sidelines, to me, that's a red flag. So then the fourth thing, what was the fourth one? Geez, I just had this conversation too with someone and I was sharing them. It'll come back to me. I'll let you know what it is. So what about you guys? I need to hear from you. Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about standards with friendships? And if you have, please share. What are some of your values? What's important to you in a friend? And another thing I want you guys to do is please tag one of your true friends down below who always has your back, who always makes you laugh, who gives you goodness in your life. Tag somebody and tell them how awesome they are. Tell them what you love about them. Tell them what you appreciate about them. Because people need to hear that, Thank you, Clayton. He said you're hitting it right on the head. Thank you. I feel like I'm forgetting one though, and I'm sorry if I'm having a mom brain moment right now. I'm going to put some cheer on. This is my cheer oil. Maybe this will help me, but I want to hear from you guys. What is a true friend to you? Somebody says don't judge. Nice. That's important. Yeah, not to judge each other on your differences, right? So what else? What else is important to you guys as a friend? I want to hear what is important to you as a friend. And if this is something you've never thought about, then good. I hope that this brings some enlightenment to your life, and it's something that you do think about moving forward in your life, because this is something that we need to think about as human beings. Because if we want to have a good life, we want to have positive vibes in our life, we want to have happiness, then the majority of our whole being and our whole happiness and our mood is who we surround ourselves around, right? So if we're constantly surrounding ourselves around people who are putting us down, who are making fun of us, who are being negative, who are drama, who are gossiping, then it's going to be hard to be happy. Like, how can you be happy when you're surrounded by that, right? So somebody says acceptance and unconditional love. Somebody says that empathy is a big one for me. Cool. Somebody says loyalty. Yeah, loyalty is huge for sure. These are all great qualities to look for in friends. Somebody said that her friends aren't too true to her. That's too bad. But you know what? When you're feeling like you don't have true friends, I don't want you to get sad and stuck there, okay? I don't want you to, that's a good one. Tom Wilbur says demonstrate forgiveness. Good one. Somebody else says being there for each other. And Natasha says sometimes friends are with us for a season, then we need different kind of friends to get us through the next season. Oh, that's awesome. That reminds me of another teaching from another mentor, where the teaching says there's 3 types of friends in your life. One is for a reason, so they came into your life maybe very briefly. A person came into your life very briefly, and it was for a reason, so they taught you something, right? very short amount of time. The second one is for a season. So maybe they were there for like 4 years and you guys were best friends and then they left, right? And it was for a season and you learned a huge lesson there. And you guys both, you know, took from each other and you gave to each other. And that was it. That season's over now. And then there's lifers, lifetime friends who always have your back from the beginning. So we've got Tara Brenton says that she's giving a shout out to her. Melissa LeBlanc is my soul sister. It's amazing to know she always has my back and that I can offer that back to her. Beautiful. See, I love that. We need to praise each other more. Let's do that. Let's keep on tagging your friends and tell them what you love about them for being a true friend. Amanda Parker says friends that have your back no matter what and not talk behind your back. That's huge. Man, when they talk behind your back, that hurts so bad. Ashley Port says, someone that makes you see the light of a tough situation when you're being really negative about it. Yeah, those are good friends to have, good medicine to be around. Welcome, Shirley. Welcome, everybody who's coming in. Des Sabatis. Let's hear from you. Who is your best friend and why? What do you love about them? This is what we're talking about right now. So, as I had shared earlier, that I had a hard time with girls, trusting girls, and you know, I was getting backstabbed a lot by girlfriends that I thought were true and my besties and stuff. I could tell you stories, but I'm not going to today. But there's been so many times in my life where I just was getting real down in the dumps because I thought this person was a best friend and it crushed out real hard, and then I thought this one, and then she backstabbed me real bad, and then I thought this one, you know. So for a time when I was like around after college, just starting out college, after high school, I was like, I can't trust any girls. And so, so then I just decided to focus on my goals, my passions, the things that make me happy. And then I started to meet other women outside of high school, and you know, who are women and who are doing things that they love, and guys as well. And then I started to find a very few, quality over quantity, right? So very few, very strong people who were also awesome and like-minded like I was. And then, yeah, so I made some really great friends, and I have been making really great friends in this lifetime, which I'm super grateful for, like solid, amazing friends. But I always prayed for a best friend, and I finally got it. Alex Tomer, my husband. So we married last year. This is actually our anniversary week. And so we were just having this conversation earlier that we're each other's best friends, and we both had, you know, kind of ups and downs with other friends throughout our lives that we thought were solid. And then so we're just so grateful to have each other, because for us, like, we can tell each other everything and anything. We're honest and transparent. We're always there for each other, ups and downs, you know, positive and negative moods. We're there for each other, and no matter what, like, we have each other's backs, and we know that. So that feels awesome. So I hope this helped you guys, and thank you for sharing who's your best friend and why, because it's good to tag these people and share with them and remind them that they're so awesome in your life, because we're really blessed to have people in our lives who care for us and who are there for us. So please feel free to keep on commenting and tagging people who are solid in your life and who you want to give some recognition to. And I also just want to say aloha, which means I love you. Much love from Maui, and I hope you guys are having a good night. And I look forward to visiting more communities in September and October and November. We're going to be doing another tour. So if you are interested in having me come to your community for workshops, motivational talks, I would love to come spread love. I always get so excited to meet new youth, and I think these are topics that are really important. Self-care, relationships, breakup, healing, friendships, you know, sobriety, how to be sober, how to have fun without alcohol and drugs, language revival, natural remedies, you know, healing with pain. Those are the things that I love to give out there, because those are things I wish I had when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I was going through my hard times. And I'm still a human being who still goes through hard times. And so I like to give what I would like to receive. So that's why I do this. And I just want to give you guys a big hug. Have a great evening, and keep on commenting down below of who your best friend is and why, and tag them. Mwah.